and then full screen. Okay. Next, we will demonstrate generating statistical information for use in constructing confidence intervals for sample proportions. Basically, the only difference here is that we will use proportions of the population parameter rather than the means of population. Unlike the explore procedure for constructing confidence intervals for the sample means, SPSS does not provide a program specifically for constructing intervals for the sample proportion. However, we can use SPSS to calculate the sample statistics, namely proportions, on which interval estimates are based. Once you know these simple sample statistics, the confidence interval for the sample proportion is easily computed. Constructing confidence intervals for sample proportions. If one is using a sample proportion to estimate a population proportion, one can use this formula. Using the proportion formula to calculate intervals for sample proportions, we can use an example. For example, assume that you want to estimate the proportion of students at your university who use cell phones on a regular basis. Out of a random sample of 200 students, 5 reported that they do not use a cell phone daily. The sample proportion would be calculated using the formula with a confidence interval of 95%. After calculated, it appears between 0.85 and 0.90 proportion of students use cell phones daily. This can also be classified in terms of percentages between 85% and 90%.